Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. So this video I wanted to share with you guys the products I'm currently loving, and in doing so I thought I would do the face that I've currently been doing as much as well. And it's a very pink inspired favorites or current favorites. I'm not so sure why, but as of late these are the products I've been loving to use and the look that I've been loving to do. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So here's just a panning of the products that I've shared, or the current favorites that I have, and as you can see the theme, it's very pink. This video, I thought I would share current favorite products with you guys and do my current look that I've been frequenting a lot, I guess. And I'm completely bare right now. I've just primed and I have concealed a bit, but I'm gonna share the products, show them to you while I apply them. So concealer of choice, this is Benefit's Erase Paste Peachy colored concealer, and I just usually pop this right where you see the dark circles. If you do go this way, there's a natural shadow, so that's where I would usually pop that. And also in the outer corners where you kind of get a little bit of redness. My matte paint pot in Painterly, this is how a paint pot looks, is my primer, shadow primer of choice. Always, always, always. I don't think I've ever replaced it with anything else, so I just put that on my entire lid, focusing mostly on the lid area because that's usually where you get some darkness or redness. Customized MAC palette, and these are my basics. So this one is, I think, Naked Lunch, a jumbo shadow brush, and I believe it's from Crown. So I just literally, this is a very large shadow brush, but I need that just to set the primer. I actually just decided to use my Bobbi Brown brow kit, I guess. It's the Bobbi Brown angled brow brush, and this is the Bobbi Brown shadow in Mahogany, and I've been using this combo for about, I guess, like over 5 years, maybe 8 years even. Okay. Now, before I actually choose which palette, I usually switch around eye palettes or anything that has to do with color, but on a daily basis, I always begin with this Dior duo, and this one is in 565 Nude look, which I've shown 10 million times. It's this one right here. With my 239, I'm just gonna get the Champagne Shimmering shade, put that on my lid. And this one just really brightens up the eye without looking too shimmery. So what I like, the best way to achieve this is to actually just pat the color, which is something that the 239 is really good at. And then just below the brow bone, just as a highlight. I think this step just makes just lifts the eye so much more. Okay, and then what I do is with this large crease or blending brush, I just get this matte medium brown, and I use that as a contour. So I'm usually going just right below the brow bone and the socket line. I mean right in between the brow bone and the socket line, so you do get natural crease. And I find this shade to be the most flattering, I guess, for my tone to do this, even more than Wedge from MAC or anything like that. So I'm just gonna grab this matte gray shadow from the Too Faced I Love You palette, and I'm gonna use this medium shadow brush. This is a generic brush. I don't even know where I got this from. I think there's copper plate from MAC would do as well, and I usually just emphasize the crease this time. So that's both of my eyes perfectly with the base and contoured, and I can actually just get my Stubborn Brown and do smudge brown liner, which is what I usually do just on a lazy day. But for purposes of doing a video, I'll actually do something. I'll do like a blue, a navy blue kind of eye, and with this base with like a contour, these contour shades, which is a brownish gray, which is what I use on a daily basis. I can really take it either way. I can go deep browns like Narcissus, Galapagos, or I can do blues. So I think I'm gonna do a blue shadow look. So I'm actually gonna start with the navy blue from the Wet n Wild, still using the same medium brush. Now I'm just gonna begin more definition of the crease. So that's the Wet n Wild. Now I'm actually gonna use Kevyn Aucoin's Midnight, which is a deeper shade, and I'm actually going to use a more detailed brush just to get on my actual crease more and define that more. I usually just go back to my contour shade with a large blending brush, and I just slightly get some color, and I will just blend those two together. And the reason why I actually grab a bit of the contour color is so that you don't disrupt the rest of the shades that you've actually used, and you kind of just go over them, if that even makes sense. And then with my Estee Lauder angled shadow brush, I am just gonna go back to Naked Lunch and just clean up the rest. Now I'm just gonna line my eyes, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so eyes done for the most part. I've lined it and I've used my mascara as well. So I don't know if you guys can see, but I will share with you guys the mascaras I've used, because I've actually been loving them for the entire past 2 weeks, I guess. They're both from Lancome's Hypnose line. So this is Lancome Hypnose Doll Lash and the Hypnose Drama, of course. So I usually layer this if I want a more dramatic effect. Like now, because I'm doing a video, you guys will not really see it that much, so I thought I'd layer both. But usually I just wear the doll lash during the day. And then I've also concealed and just put foundation, concealer that I've been loving for my blemishes. I do have quite a bit. I don't know why for the past 2 weeks. This is my Clarins concealer stick in 04. And then now I'll be showing you guys my favorite blush look and why this is all a pink fever video. Largely a lot of very bright, or even, yeah, bright hot pinks for cheeks. But I usually start as a base. I've been just reaching for this one cream blusher. It's a color stick from Josie Maran. This is the one in Petal, and I use it with my flat top kabuki from Sonia Kashuk, and I haven't really been bronzing at all, so I've just been doing really pink cheeks and lips. So I just usually just press it on my skin this way.